Yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Happy motherfucking spiritual Saturday. Happy spiritual Saturday, oh. I got the podcast running, so I'm going to try to keep this under an hour because I know it only goes for 60 minutes. I had a whole bunch of songs I wanted to start. I wanted to name this video "Life Is Good," which it really is, and we'll talk about that. Let me write that down. I wanted I'm definitely gonna run Josephine Johnny. Who know about that Josephine Johnny? But this song keep popping up in my head, so this one we gonna run this morning, bitch. Let me push this back a little bit. Aesthetics, bitch. Aesthetics. That's the real thing. Like it just is. And then I'm gonna read for you hoes today. I got a bunch for you. A little bit of time to do it in with a spiritual Saturday. I laid in my bed. I meditated. I prayed, and I prayed and I cried. I prayed and I cried because God's so fucking good. You know, working on the weekend like usual. So you already know I can't stick around too long. But yo, we about to set the motherfucking vibe in the motherfucking neighborhood. This is the time to go get your Molly's blunts, perks, volumes, coffee, tea, whatever it is that you do to start your day up or wind your day down. The neighborhood is the motherfucking neighborhood. This is a place where all are welcome. This is a no judgment zone. But this is the motherfucking vibe for today. And I don't know why, but it just is. So I'm going to just take that shit. Straight like this. Straight like this. Like that, y'all. Hey. So funny. This shit popped out. Beta 2. That's what I got from it. We're gonna let this bitch run because I love this song. Down south is the best, baby. Till you fall fast asleep. All right, yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. You already know on spiritual Saturdays we follow our motherfucking spirit, and I had to let that shit run. I gotta close my robe so y'all don't get a face full of, not a fist full of tears, a face full of cat, bitch. I'm running the podcast today, so y'all forgive me. I had to get back on it. But yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood podcast. This does not apply to you, but you're welcome to scroll right your ass on over to YouTube and get caught up on the motherfucking journey. But yo, if it's your first time in the neighborhood, please make sure you bring it back to the bottom of the map. Make sure you bring it back to the bottom of the map and go see a video called "Welcome to the Neighborhood." Welcome to the neighborhood is the very first video that I uploaded. It's a tinge awkward like me, but fucking watch it. It's a part of the journey. Watch from welcome to the neighborhood in chronological order to the point you came in on the journey. What's the point you came in on the journey? I'm so glad that you asked. The point you came in on the journey is the video that you clicked that introduced you to me, that said, who is this girl? What the fuck is she talking about? Do I want to like, share, and subscribe? Do I want to follow her journey? That's the point you came in on the journey. So a few community or neighborhood rules we need you to understand, or I need you to understand. I'm gonna say we because this me and God's channel. So we need you to understand that we follow two people here. First being God, first and foremost. As for me and my house, we serve the motherfucking Lord. We don't care who you serve. This is, like I said in the beginning, it's a no judgment zone. But if you click these videos, you continue watching, we're gonna definitely talk about God, but in a very unorthodox way. It be like that sometimes. Second, we follow Uncle Luke. We don't stop. We pop that pussy. We keep going past the point we came in on the motherfucking journey. We keep going past the point we came in on the journey. We watching to the very last video that has been uploaded. If that's still an option for you, it might not be an option for you. It depends on when you came in on the journey. Yeah, you feel me, shawty? If you want to know a little bit about the channel and why I am doing what I'm doing, please make sure and go and see a video called The Thing About Hope. I Think About Hope. That part. So I don't know if this is gonna mess up my podcast, but you know what? I can just do it on here so it don't mess up my podcast. Smart girl, you so smart. Spirit just be like, girl, you I know I mean you smart. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so really quickly, I wanted to do something that I should have intuitively or instinctually done, and that's fucking define hope. Hope, the noun, a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. The example is he looked through her belongings in the hope of coming across some information. Hope, two, a feeling of trust. Our private friendship upon hope and affiance whereof I presume to be your petitioner. Verb, hope, to want something to happen or be the case. The hope dealer. I'm letting you know that I'm the person that lets you know that that thing can't happen. I am I am hope. You feel me? Like when you see me, the expectation or the thing that you are intending to find, hopefully you find it here with me and God. That part. So today is Spiritual Saturday. I don't know why I felt like it's, you already know it's Spiritual Saturday. Working on the weekend like usual. Definitely can't motherfucking stay too long. Let me see. This is something that pops up and I feel like if it's there, I need to read it. I glanced at it. So it's Spiritual Saturday. It says hope. Hope is an optimistic state of mind that is based on the expectation of positive outcomes with respect to events and circumstances in one's life or the world at large. As a verb, its definition includes expect with confidence and to cherish a desire with anticipation. I'm going to probably make that I'll probably name this hope. And I'll probably make today, I'll probably make the little caption at the bottom that, forgive me, I had to crack my window open. I'm probably gonna close it because it gets too cold, but that part. So couple things really quickly before I hop into today's little spiel, today's little tea. First off, I feel guilty for not going to the gym today, but you have to understand that rest is just as important as working, and you need to know when to rest and when to work. So I 6 days a week I want to be in the gym, but today I need to rest. My arms hurt. my legs hurt, my whole body hurt. I told fucking babe, I say, babe, my body hurt. This nigga go fucking tell me and laugh, no pain, no gain. Fuck you. But that's real. Like that's what I need. That's the response I need. Like with the laughter. Oh, pause. So when you go back and watch the first video, I explained it. Unfortunately, this is not nuts. Hopefully soon, coming soon though. But it's face wash. I haven't done you already know. You should for the people who've been watching me, you should know the state of my life if I haven't had time to sit down and do a motherfucking face wash and sit like really and be for a minute. Y'all ain't seen me really this comfortable in a long time. I'm gonna try. I want to say like I can't be comfortable anymore. I got so much to do, but we'll talk about that later. But this morning I actually, because I gave all my face washes that I had to my little niece for Christmas. Well, not for Christmas, when I went home for Christmas. So I had to, this morning I ordered a lot. I reordered the face wash stuff. Listen, living healthy and really taking care of yourself is expensive. Like on the Drake song, like, you expensive, ain't you? I am. But the thing about being expensive is, like, first off, women, men, you can't expect nobody to do for you what you don't do for yourself. And so I'm expensive. And so to take just my maintenance, and I like, it's crazy because y'all wouldn't think I'm cheap, but I'm actually very cheap. Like everything in my house, like I either had, like, I ain't bought no new shit. Everything that I got was either given to me, I found in a dumpster, or I bought it a long time ago. I just take care of my shit. It just be like that. But like taking care, so I have to allow myself to take care of myself and spend money. Like when I bought myself stuff for Christmas, like I had to allow myself to do that. So as a part of taking care of myself, I bought myself more face wash. Yesterday I went grocery shopping, and I told y'all that Corey told me to, like, after I work out, my meal should be like chicken breast, and y'all, my arm hurt so bad, like everything just hurt. But no pain, no gain, right, baby? Right. So he told me I should do chicken and sweet potatoes. So I went and got me some chicken and sweet potatoes. I'm gonna probably meal prep that tomorrow or Monday, probably Monday when I get back from running around. Another thing, also my neighbor let me have she did the HelloFresh thing, the meal prep thing, and so I ordered one of those. I'll get that next week, so I'll only grocery shop for this week. So I'll let you know how that goes. And also, so my fitness coach told me that I need to eat at least like 6 times a day. And that's the thing too, like you can eat snacks and shit like that. Like I did get myself some sweet treats, and I will tomorrow. I'm gonna go get me some salmon and fucking broccoli and potatoes from Firebirds, but with that I'm definitely gonna get that Ghirardelli's fucking brownie and ice cream too. That, there's that, but I'm gonna go to the gym first. But so as a part of my, like, I like to snack, but when I first started losing all my weight, when I got from a size 16 to the size 2 that I got to was too fucking small. One of the things I did, I don't keep any junk in my house. That's one of my things. Like, I don't keep any junk food in my house. You have to know yourself. You have to know your personality. You have to be 100,000% with yourself. And so I got myself some healthy snacks to snack on. I don't generally eat in the morning. You already know that. But I don't like cold food either. Especially not in the morning. I can eat cold food after I've already eaten something later in the day, but I can't eat cold food. And that's what I have, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I've had that since I was a kid. So like if you love me and you date me, get used to the explosive shits. It just is what it is. And the explosive shits don't give a fuck about you. They gonna happen anytime, any place, anywhere. So one of the things I had to do is get comfortable taking a massive shit in public, bitch. Like Corona and my stomach, my IBS, like they just had to become friends. So one of the but with that, all of that rant, so these are some of the healthy snacks that I got. Let me cut this light off. I wanna sex you. I really like this. This is the snap peas, carrots, Colby Jack cheese, and ranch. I already told y'all I have a vitamin D deficiency, and no milk and stuff is not really, like, it kind of fucks my stomach up a bit. I still need it because I don't go outside as much as I should, partially because of Corona, but I work, like y'all know, I work all day, every day, so I really don't do too much. But so this is one of my snacks, and I just take it out in the morning, because I'll be sitting at this desk for 9 hours today. So I take it out in the morning, sit it and just sit it on my desk. This will be my lunch. I already showed y'all, but like these little salads, This my shit. And these are some of my favorite, just easy go-to, like grab-and-go meals. I saw Beyonce, because I watched, I believe it was on Homecoming, but I watched her, because she was trying to get back, she was trying to get in shape. She had just had 2 babies. She was trying to get back in shape for fucking, for the Homecoming performance. And she really said it. She's a Virgo, and I understand that she set that expectation. And so she was walking through it. Maybe they were at a rehearsal and they had this smorgasbord of food, and she had a piece of celery in her mouth, and she was like basically, this some old bullshit. I didn't fucking drink celery and fucking leaf water for the last 3 fucking days, and y'all got this shit in front of me. It's so unfair. And it really do be like that. Like she like bitch, if I eat one more piece of celery. But she had a goal and she wanted to stick to it. And like I said, this is a lifestyle change. It's not just a one-time thing. And that's why people don't stay fit. That's why people don't maintain the weight loss that they obtain, because they do diets, and a diet is a hit them and quit them. But when you change your lifestyle, then that's when you can maintain things. And so don't get it twisted. I'm a fat girl at heart. I'm gonna always be a fat girl at heart, but I incorporate things into my life and my diet that help me maintain the body type that I want. So yeah, I'm gonna go get the brownie and ice cream, but I'm also going to eat my salads. And when I go home, y'all already know, when I go to Louisiana, I always eat like a pig, and I always show y'all the good food that I have. So like, it's a balance. Everything in life has balance. Everything in life has to do with balance. If anything is out of balance, it'll show. It'll show in your weight. It'll show in your spirit. It'll show in everything you do. So balance. So this, I'm excited about the Hello Fresh thing that I got going, because I got some really good foods. I actually, not my coworker, my neighbor was like, oh, it'll only be $8.99. But nah, because they had some good food, like some good things you could try, and they were more expensive, but I wanted to try them, so fuck it. And I told y'all I was gonna get back into cooking. Like, I cook. I've been cooking since I was about 6 years old. And I love to cook. That's just me. And so I stopped cooking, so I'm gonna get back on that. So I'm excited about that. So you already know I always drink my tea, no caffeine. I was looking for this. I was like, where did my spoon go? This is when I canceled my Mindful Soul box. Because Finance Friday, I'm trying to save money and make moves, and that's just something that, okay, so I got a gym membership, so that was something. Mindful Soul is something that I did for my spiritual workout. I got enough training to where I can do that by myself. I don't need the supplemental. It would be nice, but okay, so what do I sacrifice for the thing that I want? Yeah, and that's the thing too. What can you give up to get what you want? And so that was an expense that I didn't necessarily need. It benefited me and I liked it, but okay, I want to go to the gym, and that costs as much as a Mindful Soul box a month. So I'll just get rid of the Mindful Soul box, and I'm still doing something for myself. And still, the gym is a treat to myself. I'm a gym rat, so there's that. I also ordered me a fitness. I don't know if I told you I ordered me a fitness watch. I didn't. So there's that. I wanted to get some workout clothes and things like that, but I'm not right now, because I got shoes, I got clothes. It's not a need. It's more of a want. I do need a fitness watch. I got a watch, a nice business watch for Christmas, but I also need a fitness watch as well if I'm gonna be in a gym, so that I can just look at the time myself, keep up with my fitness stuff. So there's that. So all of this taking care of myself shit. So I got my tea, of course. I try to start at least every morning out with tea, and it has elderberry, which is really, really good for you, good for your health, good for your immunity, your immune system, and echinacea, which is good for you as well. And just all teas are really just good for you. I'm not, like I said, no caffeine. So that I got some fresh orange juice. It's not my fresh pressed juice, because I didn't go to, and I think that might be how I do that, because every time I go to fucking, what you call it, whole paycheck, as my parents would say, or Whole Foods, I spend my whole paycheck, and it's literally just be on juices. So this is fresh squeezed orange juice, but it's not my fresh pressed juice that you guys know that I love. But I think only time I go to and I'll incorporate the different detox little things that I take. But only time I'll go the whole paycheck is when I run out of my collagen. So, and that's it'll keep my grocery bill down as well. So I got some orange juice to supplement just taking care of myself, especially in this winter season, especially in this flu season, especially after having traveled. So I got that. I got some emergency because I do go to the gym every day. So I got that. And of course I got water, and I have been drinking so much water. Like I literally drank a liter of water a day probably. And I think that's the recommended amount. So I drink one of these a day. I don't know how I got there because I used to struggle to drink water, but I drink at least one of these a day because I gotta stay hydrated. And I think the more I can tell, the more I work out, the more my body just needs stuff to keep going. So there's that. So I think that's it for the fitness and the taking care, the spiritual taking care of. I face washes. I got my waist trainer on because this is the best time to wear it when I'm just sitting around or cleaning up. It's been an extremely busy week. My house is a mess, guys. My office is a mess. Like, so much mess. I had to wake up, and because when I walked in here this morning, I was just like, I can't work in this mess. I got clothes that need to be washed. I'll probably get up and wash in the morning. I'm gonna hit the gym in the morning. My downstairs is a mess. My suitcase. So I finally unpacked my suitcases, but now the clothes are just outside of them, and the suitcases haven't even been closed. They're just sitting downstairs. So tomorrow, because before I go to the gym, I'm gonna try to get all of that shit done, because when I get home from the gym. When I get home from the gym, I'm going to turn on some trash TV and do nothing. Y'all, when I say I've been running all week, I've been running. I've been running all week. Like, when I get off from work, I literally just go take a shower and get in my bed. I haven't went downstairs. I ain't spent no time downstairs this week. I just been exhausted. I got so many things I'm working on, and so next week is definitely about to take off and get doubly busy. I have a meeting that I need to get, and so I will work tomorrow. Like, I'll watch trash TV, but like at some point I need to type up. I got a meeting coming up. Got a meeting Monday, and I was supposed to have but I told them at the end of the meeting, I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna have this to y'all. Because I'm honest, but I have a meeting that is for one of my initiatives that we've been working on, that y'all know I've been working on for a little minute. And so we have another brainstorming initiative, but I have to get the notes from last meeting out and post it to our team's website, and it kind of set an agenda. There'll be another another brainstorming meeting, and I have this icebreaker that I've really been working on and I've really been praying on, and I'm excited to implement that. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. So I have to get ready for that. I need to do research on the critical race theory. I have created I got an idea, and hopefully guys say the same, that especially with everything going on in DC and the current state of our political address, our political everything, that we can really implement this. I have a meeting for that on Wednesday, but I got a lot of research to do, because I want to present this in a way that they can't tell me no. I like to tell people I'm going to make people, and they laugh at me, an offer that they can't refuse. And really quickly, a slight vent. One of the salespeople on my team, one of my co-chairs, I'm going to be honest, I have like a love-hate relationship for him, because I can see through him, but I respect his hustle. And so, there's that. But he doesn't know that I have a background in sales, and I do. I had a background. I've been selling shit since I was about 15 years old, and so I'm 31 now. So I have at least 16 years on top of all of the other. Y'all know I don't like to really boast and brag on myself, because I hate pretentious people who do that. So I make it my business not to do that. But facts, you know what I'm saying? And so one of the things that one of the things that he doesn't know about me is I've been in sales for about 16 years. And so I try to help him, but he knows everything. And he's one of those people that, one thing about selling, like, that's how you sell, but you ain't never sold how I sell. You know what I'm saying? And and I know what'll work and I know what won't work. And I was talking to my godmom when I was at home, and I was telling her, like, one thing that I know is can't nobody sell my dream better than me, because it's my dream. Like, you won't ever have a passion for my dream that I have, because it's not your dream. It's just the reality of it. You just can't, because it didn't start from you. You can support it, you could be on the team, but you won't have a passion and a drive for your dream. But like, I was trying to help him with something in his dream, and he just was like, well, like, it was like, the reality is some things just can't hurt. Like, the only thing it can do is help. And he's just so, I am man, I am boss, I am, I'm all things, that I don't really have to listen to you, and I know best. And first off, don't be like that, guys. You never know everything. Like, you don't know what's best. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know the hustle too, and it's just like, it's no way. And he probably look at me like, there's no way. He ain't ask, he don't know. Like, and he always overlook me when it's things that I could really help with, or I can help for. But a lot of times I feel like God be really just taking, like, I feel like God be checking me and putting me in my place, because a lot of times I be putting more work on myself. And when he turned me down, or he tell me that the guy on my team, and he tells me that, well, he gonna do it essentially his way, that's just taking more work off my plate. And I take that guy, like, just preserve your energy. Don't give your energy to people. Because, like, we really have a great team that could really win. But, like, don't be so stubborn that you don't know or don't get to know people. And that's the thing, too. Like, that's the thing. So I really wanted to vent on that. And I saw the like, I'm having so many thoughts as I sit here and talk to you. That's why I keep pausing. But the idea of, don't dim your light to fit in, like, and you gotta understand what's dim your light to fit in, and when you just gotta be quiet. And so, like, I'm just in a place where I'm just gonna be quiet. And sometimes you gotta let people see their own flaws and see their own ways, because sometimes you can't tell people when they in their own way. Some people are not. It's a quote that I saw that Lanita Supernova posted that was just like you can tell somebody the truth, and they can get super offended, but it's probably because they weren't ready to hear that thing. And there's that too, you know what I'm saying? So especially, like, and I also have to take that I'm only 31, and this man has been doing this for 50 years. And so who is this? We got pride, like, but pride comes before the fall. Like, you have to understand that, like, to me, first off, just because he's older than me doesn't mean he's older than me. Aaliyah said age ain't nothing but a number. She was probably talking about R. Kelly. Too much, too soon. But it's not. And so we, as humans, we automatically see, well, where I'm from, not everybody, because everybody don't respect their elders. I respect my elders to a point. Like, until my elders think that just because they elders, they can't get this work. Wrong. If you an old fool, you can catch this old work. This young work, bitch. But we have this idea, and we do it with our parents, we do it with a lot of people. We have this Superman or God complex that, that we see these people and we think that they just because they're old, they have knowledge. But you can be an old fool. Miss Nettie taught me that. So there's that. And I'm not calling him an old fool, but I'm saying that he still has a lot to learn as well. And I ain't God. I got a lot to learn. But because I have a lot to learn, I can look at somebody and tell when they got a lot to learn. But that ain't none of my business. I ain't the one. Like, God ain't. I'm not the one to teach. Not me. Like that ain't my job. So, a couple things I want to talk about. So, and then really quickly before we dive into today. This is I need to write down a real routine. I love a good planner. I probably buy another planner. And that probably be the last thing I buy, because I've been spending money like crazy, which I shouldn't. I gotta go to and do a lot of stuff, but I probably get a bigger planner than this because I need one. And I need to plan out what I need to do a lot of planning, a lot of planning. But if you don't have a planner, so y'all can see this one, I bought this last year and I really didn't use it, but I need to. I'm gonna probably get myself a bigger, more professional planner. Not that it's not professional, but I really have so many initiatives that I really can't keep up with them right now. And so I really want to get more organized. I can't stand unorganization. Like I can't work when I'm unorganized, when shit unorganized. Like everything just kind of gotta be in order. I have this, and I wanted to say that too. I have this militant discipline about me, and my ex, you beautiful. I'm proud of you for working hard. So guys, if you're new to the motherfucking channel, one of the things you understand is whenever I talk about an ex that was not good for my life, or not good, but just didn't end on the best note, or just was toxic, I give myself a compliment to reinforce or to redirect those neurological pathways. But like my ex came in, like he didn't know that discipline about me, but a lot of people don't see what's right in front of them. Like when he saw me, I was like, a lot of my exes saw me when I was not in shambles, because my shambles to some people be like put together, and that's weird to me too. But when I was in the midst of the storm. I was in the midst of the fucking transformation, if that makes sense. And if you ever seen somebody really going through, think of it like this: if you ever seen somebody in the gym like mid workout, they look a mess. They got sweat everywhere. They really ain't worried about what people around them look like. They ain't worried about what they look like. If they really focus, they just getting it. Hair all over their head, form probably weird, body they probably look weird, but the end result of all those workouts is something beautiful. Or like, have you ever seen somebody who just who realized that they needed to lose weight, go to the gym and start losing weight, but they haven't really achieved their goal? Like, he met me mid workout, and so I was a mess, but I was working out, and he didn't realize that. So, but I've always been very militant, and I'm militant to a fault, because sometimes I be too hard on myself. I be too disciplined with myself, and I really have to allow myself to have fun. And that's kind of how I, like with Bait, when I decided to go see him, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to go and I'm going to just see him. Like, I'm going to get out of my head, and I'm not going to overthink it, and I'm going to just go spend some time with him. And that's what I did. So that part. But I have this militant thing about me, and I'm real, like, especially since I'm out of what I've gone through. Oh shit, I need to write that down. I need to see. I gotta write down bar exam dates. Let's see when that shit do. That part, like, but it's so much going on. So that part. So I'm trying to really get into like, I feel like I haven't written it down, so I don't know. Like, I just need to write it. I need to organize my routine and write it down, so I can really get that militant thing going. Because with all of the things that's going on, if I don't get organized, it has the potential to go awry, and I'll be anxious, and I really won't be able to focus and get the things done that I need to get done, or would like to get done, to get accomplished. So really quickly, then I'm gonna read for y'all. Then I'm a dip, baby dip. Okay, so I talked about my health habits. I release those who do not try. That's something that I think I talked about on the video called the Star Card. But I release those that do not try. Like, this side of my body is not doing it for me today, bitch. It just feel like it just want to jump off, bitch. I ain't lying to you. But I release those who do not try. So I'm listening to you already know. I be listening to just different. Like, if I'm listening to tarot, I'm listening to like positive affirmations. People call it stroking your ego, but like, I don't think it's stroking your ego, especially when you've had a deficit, and just like really self-loving yourself. It's one of my self-love tools. It's just all about how you use things. Anything could be bad or good. It's all about how you use it. And she was just talking about relationships and how you let people in and out of your life, and why people come and why people go. The good ones go if you wait too long. If you wait too long. I don't think that's true. Because if you're supposed to, what's meant for you is meant for you. What God has for me is for me. What God has for me, it is for me. But that's neither here nor there. But like, she was just talking about, shout out to my grandfather. I don't know. I just always feel like I feel like he, and I don't think my dad knows that, and I'd be scared to really have that conversation with him. But I think my grandfather is always watching us, and I just know that was something hard for my dad. I remember being young and in church and seeing him walk out of the pulpit right after his dad passed, and I don't think that he knows that. Like, I feel like my grandfather just always with us, and I think, God first over everything. But I definitely know, I feel like a lot of the things that I've done in my life, or a lot of reasons why I'm protected and my family is as protected as they are, because he watching, he keep us. And I know that sounds crazy and weird to a lot of people, but I really truly believed it. And I like to my dad, if you ever watch this, like, Leander, dumbass proud of you, and you don't know that. But bitches spiritual Saturday. Look, I'm tearing up. It's spiritual Saturday, but he is. I know, because I talk to him all the time, and I know that sounds crazy. And I don't know, psycho shit. I don't see dead people, but you just know what you know. And that's the thing too. Like, I'm sitting and I'm talking, and like on some that's so Raven shit. Like, for the first time, like, Pluto and Scorpio, I believe I need to really go look at the charts. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna really look at what conjunctions and sextiles and all that means, so I can really get more in depth into reading the charts. But like, for the first time, that shit was crazy. I was talking to somebody, and he was telling me his dream, and I had like a vision, and I can't explain it. I wish I could. But it was just like, it wasn't nothing too crazy. It was just a glimpse of a building. And I explained it to him, and we'll see. But it's just like, that had never happened to me. But I know that, like, for my dad, that my grandfather, like, protect us and protect him. And my grandfather was a mailman. He was a postman, Mr. Postman. You know what I'm saying? But I don't remember him. Everybody tell me, like, I asked my dad one time, I say, Dad, am I anything like my grandfather? He said to me, he didn't say yes or no. He said Leander had a way of telling people the truth, and they just take it. Like, they just didn't argue with him. Like, I just, in my head, he had this cool, calm ass demeanor, like he was a gangster. Like, he probably was a real gangster. But because I'm so much like him, I definitely channel him all the time. And he's so proud of my dad. And like, when you quiet and you close your eyes and you pray, like, if you ever want to talk to him or be near him or hear him pops farther, like, just talk to him, and it'll come to you. You'll know. But he proud of you. He's in awe by you, and he's in awe by what you've created, and the family that you have. And he told me to tell you, trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. But it's a part of life, and it's only to make you stronger, and that he always with you and he always with us. And it hit different when you protect it. And you good. You gonna always be good. So don't worry. Good and bad come, but you gonna always be good. Ooh. The Chariot. So I ain't even trying to read for you like that. And I don't even know how that came out, but shit, that came. So, but all of that to say, to get back to, I release those who do not try. I release those who do not try. When we have relationships and when we go through certain things in our life, like a lot of things didn't work out because they weren't supposed to. The young lady was talking about, like, as far as me in relationships and just me trying to understand, like, because I didn't know what I wasn't looking for relationship advice. It was a different kind of read. That wasn't the name of the advice but she was talking, she was spiritually led, and she said one of the guys had popped up, and she said he was a soldier, and my grandfather automatically popped up. It was just like, no question. But and she was talking about, like, the reason why things didn't, like like the last couple years for me have been like not hard, but as I told Corey when I was talking to him, it has been a resistance training. If you go back to my blogs, you could definitely see, like, I actually named one of my blogs resistance training, and it was just like a lot of people, a lot of friendships, a lot of places, a lot of jobs, a lot of situations, a lot of opportunities didn't work out. And in those moments when I'm in it, I'm just like, why is this not working out? Why is this not working out? And the young lady, she said something like, that shit didn't work out because everybody don't deserve to have what you have. Like, you give people access to you that don't deserve it. She was just like, you worked hard to get everything that you got. And she's like, you just willy-nilly let people in your fucking life. And do you think that they deserve to have or get what you got if they don't work for it? She was like, the person that you're supposed to be with, the things that you're supposed to have will match you. They will work as equally as hard to get to be a part of your life if that's what it is. And I'm not saying to make people work for you. And I wrote down, are you willing to do the work for me? Or are you willing to love yourself? When I say, are you willing to do the work for me, as far as relationships, are you, like, when you, if I'm not toxic, because anybody you're in a relationship with, whether it be platonic or romantically, they're a reflection of you. So if you're not a toxic person and you have a toxic friendship, then you are ultimately a toxic person because you allow that in your life. If you want to be around me, you got to do the work. Like, I'm not telling you to do shit for me. I don't want you to do shit to be around me. But you have to have taken care of yourself. Have you looked yourself in the mirror and say, hey, this isn't good? And matter of fact, like, I feel like anybody that really love you, not gonna bring their toxicity around you. My homegirl Tasia, I always go back and forth about her. Cause I don't know, my spirit just be wobbly, like, and that's the thing too. They tell you if you're not unsure, like, she's not a bad person, but maybe she served her purpose. I don't know. I'll take that. I'll take my relationship with her one day at a time as well. But like, when a person that you love, you don't want to put toxicity in their presence. Like, when I was going through what I was going through, I didn't want to be around nobody because I needed to do my work so that I could not hurt other people. And I feel like a person who really love you won't put their toxicness on you. And even my dad said that at some point. Like, a person, like, if you go out, like, I'm not gonna put my toxic shit on you. I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna do the work to take care of me. Then I'm going to come and offer myself to you. And that's the thing. Like, I release those who do not try. And it seemed cold to people when I just walk away, especially me being me, because I'm such a loyal person. But I tell everybody, and that's the thing. Like, I'm very honest, and I seem finicky and I seem flaky, especially that Libra moon, because I got that balance. Like, I am, like, my emotions are the justice card, and I think that just popped out. And then I'm talking, and like, I don't gotta work, but I do. But what happens is I get into relationships with people, whether they be friendships, whether they, or relationships, or jobs and things like that. And I seem wishy-washy because, like, I'll tell them, like, my spirit don't like walking away from people, because I understand humans. I understand how humans work. But just because you understand how they work don't mean you're supposed to be in their life. That's the real thing. And so I understand that sometimes people go through things, and bad people do good things, and good people do bad things. And so I'll give these people chances and chances and chances. But what I realize now that I'm hindsight being 2020 is all those people never tried. Like, you ain't gotta, like, somebody said change don't happen overnight. Yeah, change, Lynn, you beautiful. Change don't happen overnight, but change don't happen if you never start. And people will make it look like they trying to change, but they really not. Like, people will encourage or enforce an appearance of change, but it really won't be change. It really won't be that. It'll just look like that. And that's why I tell you guys, time. Just when you give somebody time, they'll show you who they are. And when you realize that they really not trying, release them. I release those who do not try. So it's not that I'm bougie or I think I'm better than anybody. I just don't want to be around people who don't try to be better people, or who are flawed and don't and don't accept that they flaws and all. I'm a train wreck in the morning. I'm a bitch in the afternoon. And every now and then without warning, I can be really mean towards you. Beyonce voice. Like, I really am. I know that I'm not perfect. Perfect Imperfection. I told y'all that's one of my favorite songs. But it's some motherfuckers who think they don't have to change. Some motherfuckers who think ain't shit wrong with them. Shout out to you, Georgia. I don't know, you popped up too. All my ancestors, they just in this bitch talking to a bitch this morning. And it's crazy because it's not talking to them, but it's something that you say that instantly picks that person in your mind. It's just like, oh shit. Like, I was with Janae, and it's crazy. I'm going to share this, but I was with Janae, and she was helping me get ready to go see Ashton. And because I wasn't even, like, I was close to my grandmother, but I wasn't close to my grandmother. And when she was dressing me, like, all I heard was my grandmother. Like, I felt like I was, my young grandmother was dressing me. And that's not to say Janae, like, but I don't know. It was the weirdest thing ever. It's really weird. Like, really crazy shit been happening to me lately. But I knew I was right where I was supposed to be. So I release those who do not try. How many people, like, you could tell if a person trying or not. You can't be around me if you don't try. Everything that fell out of my life was not trying. Wasn't trying. Wasn't enough. Wasn't giving me, wasn't worthy of being in my life. Because I work too hard for what I have, and I'll be damned if I let somebody in my life who just gonna siphon that. And what I realize is God won't let you have what you're supposed to have until the things that are in your life that aren't supposed to be there are gone. And the longer that you hold on to those things, the longer that your blessing is delayed. God can have a blessing for you, but you can most certainly delay it, or you can most certainly throw it away because you're not following His word. Like, when you start to take steps in the direction of where God wants you, it's gonna be evident in the things that happen in your life. The minute that I released everything that wasn't for me, shit started. My house became full. Like, my house was empty. My house became full. My spirit became full. My relationships became full. So every relationship that I have right now, like, when I get excited to see my friends, I get excited to talk to people that are in my life. It's not that daunting feeling. It's not that, oh, what is this person? It's just like, oh, I can't wait to be lifted up. Oh, I can't wait to talk to you. Oh, I can't wait to be around you. That's what it hit different. But that only happened when I let go of the things that I needed to let go. I told y'all the running theme for 2020 was I released, in order for something new to be born, there must be complete destruction of the old. Destruction is not fun. Destruction is destruction. But I had to demolish all of that to lay a sturdy and a stable foundation. So now at this point in my life, anything that comes into my life is there because it deserves, because it actually put in the work, not with me. Like, I don't need you to do nothing for me. Do you love yourself enough to take care of you? If I see that you love you, then I can be with you. Because if you love you, you understand what it takes to love yourself. And sometimes it's hard to love yourself. Sometimes it's hard to forgive yourself. Sometimes it's hard to not be hard on yourself. Sometimes it's hard to show compassion to yourself. But if you can show compassion to yourself, then you can show compassion to others. But a lot of people, they haven't even begun to show compassion to themselves because they didn't even realize that they needed compassion. Because they think nothing wrong. Because they think they're perfect. Are you willing to do the work? I release those who do not try. If you don't try in my life, you can't be in my life. Because everybody with me is a reflection of me. So if you're toxic, I can't be around you. Because I'm not a toxic person. But I had to make sure I wasn't a toxic person. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, because I probably definitely do have some toxic ways. Absolutely. Everybody does. But my good outweighs my bad. Or, I'm sorry, let's try that again, because anything in excess is poison. My good and my bad are equal. Hello, somebody? That's a message. She said, change is peace. That's a quote she had. I gotta rewrite on my chalkboard back there, but I'm gonna write that. I might get that tattooed on me. I got like 4 tattoos I'm going to get. I already made a consultation with my tattoo artist. I'm gonna get a tattoo on the back of my leg. Bitch, I'm so excited. Bitch, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so excited. But change is peace. Change is peace. But people think getting peace is easy. Receiving peace is not easy. It's not easy. Like, really, if having peace was easy, everybody would have it. And the world would be harmonious. I fought for my peace, bitch. And I'm not. When you fight for something, when you work for something, bitch, you don't like it hit different. Like, I work hard for my peace. So because I work hard for my peace, I'm not going to give it away. And anybody who wants to be in my life and share my peace with me, hopefully they have worked as hard for their peace. And the only way that we can really have peace is if you found peace in yourself before you come to me with peace or for peace. Hello, somebody. Podcast, y'all probably not gonna get the card reading. Sorry if this just cut off on y'all. Y'all already know it's only running for 60 minutes. But you already know on Spiritual Saturdays what we do. We follow our motherfucking spirit. So what are you willing to sacrifice for your peace? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to release the things that will not try, that do not try to be better, do better, give you better? Are you willing to do that? Hello, somebody. That song, Love Is Like Honey. I don't know. I wanna, but my love is like honey. It's sweet, it's sticky, it's slow, it's all of those things. Like, it's rich, and not in a like I'm already rich. Like I heard this thing and I'd be so hard. I'd be trying to, like, you can't stop fate. Like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen and you can't control it. So it's best that you just live your life and make the decisions that you would like to. But I was like, this lady's like, she said something. She was just like, it's somebody who expects to be rich and they're not. They're never gonna be. And the crazy thing is, like, I was so worried. I was like, well, maybe that's me. But I'm already rich. I've been rich. I was rich when I was broke. Because rich is not a financial thing. We got to get out of this concept or this structure of what we think things are and really think past that. I've been rich since I was born into wealth. Spiritual wealth. I've been spiritually rich my whole life. My family is spiritually rich, and that's why people don't understand how we move or why we are the way, because we rich. We spiritually rich, and that hit different. We can have no money and still be rich. We had the best part is when we ain't got nothing, because that's when we get the most creative, motherfucker. So there is that too. And just the reality that everybody can't come with you, because everybody don't deserve to be around you. But in order to know that everybody don't deserve your energy and your peace, because peace is really the treasure, bitch. Everybody don't deserve that hidden treasure. When you realize that you are that peace and that hidden treasure, like, you gotta let not everybody get to you. Like, that's why pirates, they hunt for the treasure. A lot of people never find it, but the right people do, because they know where to look and how to look. God give the right person a vision to see what type of treasure that you are, and the wrong person to look and think it's fool's gold. Shout out to motherfucking Peacezilla, because I was I've been thinking about that too. Like, the right person and the wrong person to look at you like you fool's gold. Or the wrong person will pick fool's gold over you because you don't look like what they think gold look like or a diamond look like. But they'll pick fool's gold because if you look up fool's gold is it's a type of crystal. It's called pyrite. And it's gorgeous. It looks like it looks like it's worth a lot of money. At initial sight, so anybody who's not attuned to what it is, like, if you see it, you will pick it up and be like, this is worth everything. But it'll have a piece of coal that's right next to it that is actually, like, it's not coal, it's a diamond. But diamonds are made from the pressure applied to coal, so it still has the soot on it, so it looked like just a black rock. But a person who's never seen a diamond doesn't know how a diamond's been made, how diamonds are made, what a diamond in its rawest form looks like. They see the two on the ground, they'll pick the fool's gold and leave the diamond. But the right person to be like a person who's studied diamonds, who knows what a diamond is, who sees diamonds all their life and been waiting for their own, just because they don't want to take nobody else's diamond, because that's not how life works, but has been waiting for a diamond of their own. They'll stumble across it, and they'll stumble across fool's gold and diamond and be like, oh my God, this just sitting out here? Nobody else see this shit? Yeah, but and a lot of people don't see it because they don't know that it's a diamond. Have no clue it's a diamond. But the person who needs to see it does. And I feel like that's because God knows who should have what. Does that make sense? Like I skipped out on like the person who picks who picked the fool's gold would have probably misused the diamond, used it for something bad. Like, you know, who knows? But the person who sees the diamond that just needs to be cleaned off, polished, and cut, it's still a diamond, no matter what form it's in, and it's still priceless. But a lot of people take the fool's gold because it looks shiny, and not understand that it's the most it's worth is $3 probably. Big piece might cost $20. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can't come with you because everybody don't know what diamonds look like. Some people would rather have fool's gold, and that's cool too. And that's not just as per relationships. That's per everything. That's per jobs. That's per friendships. Some people like fool's gold. Some people like to be friends with people because of what they can do for them and not who they are. They don't know that you a diamond and that the pressure made you a certain way, but you just ain't been cleaned off and cut yet. And sometimes God is sitting there. So some people, message, bitch. So like the person who picks you up that realizes that you're a diamond, but you just in cold. Like you that diamond, but God a place as part. Message, bitch. As per that relationship, like as part of a relationship partner, you might need a person that know how to. Like you might be the diamond, you might be a raw diamond, but you might need that person to come across that come across your path who know how to chisel you into exactly what you need to be. So you might be a diamond, and God will place you with a diamond specialist, a diamond cutter, that'll turn you into the most beautiful thing that you ever seen. They don't make you a diamond because you a diamond. You the prize, but they know how to make you and help you turn you into the thing that shines. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that made sense for y'all. All right, podcast, I'm going to dip on you guys on here. Thank you so much for coming to the motherfucking neighborhood today. I'm sorry you don't get an outro song. I'm about to do a quick little read, and then I'm going to hop off this bitch. But don't forget that you a diamond. Don't. And just because people don't see that you a diamond, that just mean that the right diamond cutter ain't came your way. Hello, somebody? Like, just like you won't like a diamond don't convince nobody it's a diamond. A diamond ain't worried about being a diamond. A diamond just a diamond. Whether somebody pick it up or not, it's still a diamond. It's still the most raw, priceless thing in the world. It's still one of the most sought after thing that you got. Everybody want a diamond. They want the VVS, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But just because everybody want a diamond don't mean they gonna get it. Some people think they want diamonds, but they don't really want a diamond. They want sparkly. They want what look good. They ain't really to do the work to get what it take to get the real priceless gem. They want that instant gratification. We already talked about no instant gratification here. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and dip on you podcast. Y'all have a blessed day. Happy fucking spiritual Saturday. Go get it, because if you don't, you already know. You already know. Somebody motherfucking else will, bitch. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and read for you guys, and then I'm going to hop off of this bitch for today. I'm gonna use my my new vision deck. Shout out to the Peace Villa, even though I'm beefed out with you right now. I feel like I don't know. I feel like you really ain't trying to do business, hey boy. But it's cool. I still got respect for you. I'm still sending people your way. I'm still sending folks your way. Cause you the truth. Be like that sometimes. Be like that. Be like that sometimes. I want so much fat shit. I did buy my favorite ice cream today. I bought my favorite ice cream yesterday. I'm trying to slow down, but I feel like if I'm going to the gym, I can have whatever ice cream I want. Whatever ice cream I want. I'm gonna call my bae after I get off of here, because I don't know what he doing with his life. We gonna fight though. I always be trying to fight him. I can't win. I probably can't. I don't know. I ain't gonna say. I can't call it, boss. I can't call it. I don't know. Yeah, he could beat me up. I ain't playing with him. I feel like that wasn't it. So to all my uncut raw diamonds, don't be mad when people don't. Oof. When people don't see your worth. I wanna do it. I wanna give it to you. Talking about babe. That's so funny. I wanna sex you till you fall fast asleep. So one deck is one is one side and the other deck is the other side. So, like, this is a 360 view. 360 degree view of tarot. That's how I feel about this. So, I'm going to pull a couple cards to see if any of these cards come full circle. I don't know. I want to do it. That's how Spirit say. It's Spiritual Saturday. So on Saturdays, what do we do, bitch? We follow our spirit. We follow our spirit. Follow that hope. Oof. I wanna sex you till you fall fast asleep. And we go Josephine Johnny our way out of this bitch. Too many gods, my lord, my spirit. Hope y'all didn't get a face for the cat just then. Hopefully you didn't. You might have. I'm gonna be so salty if I watch this and y'all see all of my cat, bitch. That key wanna pop out. All right, we're gonna roll through one more time, and then I'm gonna pick some cards. Oh, I'm gonna let them fly out. All right. I wanted to come out, but it just didn't, bitch. I did see the sun card though, and the sun card did pop out here. All right. I wanna sex you. This is about to be a good read. I'm excited about this. All right, so we got the 8 of Cups. We got Justice twice, bitch. Full circle. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. All right. We got the, what is this? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. That's crazy. What's that? That's my Justice card. That's the Sun card. Judgment. Did the Knight of Wands come out twice? The Knight of Swords. Give and take. The Emperor. Judgment. Let me see. I definitely gotta run, but Justice. All right. Let me turn off this light. So, Judgment. My Judgment card is the you get what you deserve. But you gotta be real with yourself. You definitely gotta understand. Like, it's a circle of life. I see good and bad. Like, that's a like you get what you deserve. Like, it's a running theme of just balance here. Like, last week we back to the balance. I don't know if you see the yin and yang, the light and the dark, and it's the hope doves. Like, and I'm saying this looking, so this is the overarching card. This is looking back. So hindsight is 2020. Looking back on all that you've done in the past, you were able to achieve a balance that will bring about a happiness. There go that fucking ringing. So it's looking back. As I look back over my life, as you look back at your decisions, were you balanced? Did you balance? Did you do the thing that needed to be done? Did you release the things that did not try, that did not serve you, that were not worthy of you, that did not realize that you were a diamond, that chose fool's gold? Did you release that thing so that you could get the thing that you wanted in your life? And from the cards, it tells me that you did. And then the eight of cups came up last week. This nigga looks salty as fuck. He mad. He's like, this shit did not serve me. The things that did you release the things that were not good for you, that broke your heart, that disappointed you, that were not like that made you second guess yourself. that made you think that you weren't good enough. And it's not a person. Everybody be like, it could be a person, but it could be anything, relationships, friendships, any of the, did you walk away from, did you make the decisions that you needed to? And it looks like you did. You walked away from the shit that hurt you. Look at this nigga face. This nigga look like, oh man, it's not focusing. Let me see. I'm so salty. Let me see if I can turn it away from this light a little bit. Ah, shit is not focusing. I'm so salty. Like, his face look like, fuck. And you see, like, he ain't walking away from shit that, like, and that's the thing too, like, this wasn't easy to walk away from because you loved it. It's the fucking three of swords. Only the things that we love can hurt us. This motherfucking walking away from the party, bitch. It's fireworks in this bitch. The town popping. He got his 8 of cups. The cups ain't even knocked over. But he didn't cry. Like, this shit hurt him so much. He didn't feel so much pain from it. He was just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm going to just take me and my broke ass. We going to just leave. I don't give a fuck how good it is. I don't give a fuck how much cups it is. I don't give a fuck what the party looked like. Like, it was good. It is fun, but it still ain't for me. So he don't got nothing. All he got literally is the clothes on his back and a wand. But I'll tell you this, like, he got a wand in his hand. He don't even know it's a wand. It's like the guy who got, like, he don't even know he a diamond. He don't even know, he's yet realized that he's a motherfucking magician. Like, he walking away from this, but like, in walking away from this, he becomes who he's supposed to become. Like, those, like, I always say, those things that hurt you, the things that broke you, the things that made you feel like you weren't good enough. You had to walk away from those things so you can find out who you are. Like, even just looking at this card, he got a motherfucking one in his hand. This motherfucker is the magician, bitch. He just don't know it yet. All he got is the clothes on his back and a motherfucking wand. But he just don't know he got the, like, and that's all he need. You don't think about it too much. Like, he don't, like, he got all that he need. A lot of the thing that I keep hearing is you have all that you need within you. Like, he got all that he need in his hand. And people and he left what he thought he needed to go towards what he needed. And when he he had the, like, and it's personal for me, like on this journey he had to fight bad thoughts that were caused to him by the things that he been through. Because people think walking away from the good fuck you up. Like, it's not just easy peasy lemon squeezy, let me walk away. Nah, it's not. Like, it's like, I don't think this is, like, because you don't see people in this card. I'm my only competition, so I'm battling with myself. Like, he had to really fight with himself to make this decision. Like, this wasn't, like, this, just imagine this him fighting with himself. He got a fucking wand in his hand. This him, like, but he also, like I said, he's a magician, so he used that wand. Like I said, he got all he need. As he walks away, he really got to fight with himself to really become the thing that he's supposed to be. It's hard. Like I said, you don't see people here. You just see him. You see a lot of air. Air is mental energy. Like, I know this is a fire card. I know this is a ones card, but it's also an action card. Like, you fighting with yourself. Like, walk to make the decision to walk away from things that look like they were supposed to be that thing. Like, that was supposed to be, like, you thought that was it. You almost done. You at the fucking 8. Bitch, you got a couple more cards to the fucking wish fulfillment. Nah, you was just like, nah, this ain't what that's hit. This ain't that. And it was a battle. It was a battle with yourself and your spirit. You're your only competition. So the only person you battling with is yourself. Get out your own motherfucking way. And when you do that, that's when shit start coming in. Like, that's when the balance come in. That's when you make this decision to walk away from the things that don't serve you, and you win the battle with yourself, against yourself, about whether you did the right fucking thing. Like, that's a part. First off, that's a part of it. And so you need to understand that that's always a part of growth. Like, you're always going to second guess yourself. You're always going to want to know if you're doing the right thing. You're always going to fight with yourself. And there's always going to be things while you can't see people there. I'm sure it was people outside of them that he was fighting with as well. But, like, because you obtained that balance, like, because of the decisions you made to walk away and really do that. Like, when you decided to walk away, that was balance being established. Because staying was unbalanced. Walking away was balanced. And it seems counterintuitive, but it is. But that's just the way it is. What comes into you is emotional fulfillment. And it's so funny because these, what goes around comes around, goes around, makes its way back around. So in this card, the doves are flying up. And so now the the cycle has come back around. So now the goodness is coming back to you. You see that? It's a circle, and it's going to give you emotional fulfillment. But what you got to understand, even if you make all the right decisions or good decisions, like this has to happen. There has to be bad and good. There has to be balance. I just told you with myself, I am both bad and good. And so I'm looking at this card as, I don't know why, but this is come and fuck shit up card. Like, this the King of Swords. Now you ain't letting nobody fuck with you. Because you know your worth. You've created that balance. You walked away from the things that don't serve you. And anybody that try to let a nigga try me, I'ma kill this whole motherfucking family. He like, all right, you playing with me, bitch? I'm about to burn down your house. Niggas is running from you. Where you were defeated, you took that sword out of your heart and you turned it into a weapon of defense. But I'll say with this, like, don't get reckless. Everybody ain't out to get you. Everybody ain't out to hurt you. But everybody has to have this. You gotta be a knight. You gotta be able to take care of yourself and defend yourself. He probably whittled this motherfucking this fucking one into a sword. Like, bitch. Oh man. But when you take care of yourself, once you take care of yourself, like once you get you good, then you could get to somebody else. And I kind of talked about this in today's message. It's just like are you willing to do the self-work? Like, I have my inner peace. This person, I feel like they got their inner peace too. That's why they can give and take. Like, and he's only giving from the reserve. Like this created a compassion within you. Like, this whole process, this whole heartbreak, this whole, and that's the thing too, like, good and bad have to exist. So you, like, from here to here. So if that makes sense. So that's this. This is the pressure that turned you into a diamond. Pressure, diamond. Pressure, diamond. Pressure, diamond. Balance, bitch. But that pressure created a compassion. And everybody don't have compassion. But because of what you went through now, you can help other people. You can give them their flowers while they still alive. You have, like, you see all these flowers, you see all this greenery, you see all this shrubbery. You giving the people in different ways. That can be thoughts that bloom. That can be energy. That can be money. That can be whatever it is. But now you have it to freely give. But you had to go through that. Your decisions put you on this path so that you can go through that, so that you can get the tools that you needed to. Just looking back. As I look back over my life, head ass bitch. And you a boss, and as a result of all that you've been through, like the Quietest Revolution, Amber Khan, she talks about she did the Capricorn reason, and she says the professional. This is the professional. Hello, somebody. The Emperor is all things. The Emperor has mastered all. Like I told you. Ha! Message, bitch. It's Spiritual Saturday, and on Saturday we follow our spirits. This nigga went from this to this. He went from a nigga who just left with his motherfucking, all he had was a wand. He left what he thought was for him and walked towards what was for him. Look at that. It's the same nigga. Look, he got his motherfucking little thing. Now, it hit different. Like, people probably laughed at him because he ain't look like what they thought he should look like, bitch. He looked like he's still fashionable, but he's just like, I got this little red cape, I got these little boots on, like, I don't really know, like, I got this little stick in my hand, but he don't know he don't message. Okay, so this if we go back to the fool's gold and the motherfucking the pyrite fool's gold and the diamond, this the diamond that people didn't see. Like, this the diamond, the uncut raw diamond that has the soot on it. And somebody, something, a job, a place, a person, they didn't appreciate, they didn't know that he was this. Shit, he probably didn't know that he was this. He probably did. Who fucking knows? But he just, like, and because they didn't, they lost out on him. And he walked away looking like this. But first off, this had to happen to him so he could walk away and realize that he was this. But like now, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Back then they didn't want me. But because of the journey that he had to take, all of the fights, all of the things that he had to go through to become this person, it hit different. Like, he even older. He's older and wiser. So so this talks about time. Like, the battle takes time, growth takes time. Like, now he don't look, his face ain't as side-eye no more. He ain't tripping no more. His whole demeanor changed. He slumped over and got a stick in his hand. And then when he realized who he is, he sit up. He take his power back. He get his authority. So not draped up and dripped out. Like, he got this shit draped across him. Like, the red boots that's probably socks. Now he got steel toes. You ever stumped a bitch out with some steel toes? You ever had steel toe boots on? I had. When I went to Reynosa, Mexico, we had to get steel toe boots. It hit different. Now his scepter's probably behind him. I wish I had my if it would have came up in this deck, it probably would have showed differently. But now he got his own kingdom. He had to walk away from this because it wasn't fulfilling. Now he got his own shit. I got my own house. I got my own car. I work hard, 2 jobs. She a bad broad. If you ain't on, sit down. If you ain't on, sit down. Bitch, I'm on my throne. I ain't got time for you hoes. Look at that. Just even the color from, like, everything I'm not made me everything I am. Everything that hurt him, he used that to turn it into the king that he is. But this person didn't get the without no motherfucking gray hair. Look at this nigga. He looked like, yeah, bitch. Bit that shit up. And that's just the way it is. That's how it was supposed to go. Looking back, like, you gonna look back and be like, happy. And like, when you was going through it, when you were here, when you was walking away, you couldn't see the sun. But the sun looking at you. The sun like, come at me, bro. I'm here. I'm waiting for you. He like, the sun like, come on. Come on, Lee. Come on. I got you. I'm ready for you. But that's justice. That's bringing this shit full circle. The front and the back. It's all the way around. You get the front of the justice card and the back of the justice card. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at me, and look at me. And he probably justice too. He justice to whoever he had the motherfucking walk away. People justice don't look like what you think it should look like. But also justice is like you can't do this alone. It's always somebody helping you in the background. It's a baby. Like, babies are justice is the most purest thing ever. Justice, like, babies don't think to do anything wrong to anybody. And you have people who, you have a spiritual team that help nurture you. That's him, but I want to say this is his inner child. And you have a supporting team around you that help you nurture your inner child. You didn't get here alone. So one, don't forget the date that you brought to the dance, but you didn't get here fucking alone. So there's that. Like, it's shit that people think that you just, like, and that's the thing too. Don't be upset. Don't let people make you feel no kind of way, because all they see is this, but they don't see the behind the scenes work of the justice. They see you got here, but they don't see what it took for you to get here. They don't see what happened. They don't see, like, the work that came from yourself, the innocence, the purity. They just think you a hard ass motherfucker. But you really, on the inside, you're really just a kid. Behind the scenes, you're really just a big kid. You're just a baby. I'm just a baby. So let me see if I can tie this together real quick, and then I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you, because it's Spiritual Saturday, and that's how the read go. That's how you know how that shit go. Looking back over the last couple years of your life, look at it differently. It's not gonna look like what you expect it to look like, but it still yields a great outcome. The outcome is still what it is. You don't get to choose the process of what, like, God knows best. You know, sometimes we don't get to choose the process as to how we become happy, but know that whatever you go through or whatever you went through is going to yield. The outcome is going to be good, even though it doesn't feel like it. And this message ain't for everybody. Because everybody, like, you get what you deserve. Do you really deserve happiness? You got to ask yourself. But you understand, but in order to get this happiness, there is an understanding that both good and bad exist. So sometimes you're going to have that white dove flying in your cup, and sometimes you're going to have that black dove. It just depends. But if you're ready for both, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So there's that. But that happiness only comes because you did the work. You walked away from the things that no longer serve you. You won the internal battles with yourself and with other people. And you got to the point where you realize that you your only competition, so you're battling with yourself. Ain't nobody else in this card. Fuck, other people don't even matter. When you go in, nothing without you matters. So he's in his head. This is him in his head fighting. Because of this. But when he won the fight, that's when the good things started to pour in. And I don't see a fucking black dove in sight. I see children playing in this water. I see growth and just little spots of growth. I see the hand of God guiding you. I see angels protecting you. I see a gateway between heaven and earth. All of that happened because you decided to walk away, and you don't like it. Don't look like what you expected it to look like. You wanted it to look one way and it looked another way, but it still, regardless of what it looked like, it still was for you. You meant it for my bad, but God meant it for your good. So because you did fight, good things coming to you. Look, and and it's so funny. It's like good things coming to you and you don't even know it. And not only that, while good things coming to you, God fighting, or he working behind the scenes to keep the bad things away from you. Because I don't know if you see, this is the blessings coming to you, but it's an angel stopping the arrow from coming your direction, from harming you, from even getting into your presence. Like, it's protecting your family. You see that arrow coming towards them, and this person is grounded. One foot. Take your angelic karma says, follow your heart, but take your mind with you. She got one foot in the air and one foot in the sky. Follow your mind and take your heart with you. So that's the message that comes from this. And as long as you do that, the blessings gonna keep coming in. You gotta balance. It's all about that fucking balance. Balance is the most important thing in the world, guys. If anything is out of balance, then it's no good. And so now that you got your cup and you filled your own cup and everything around you is flourishing, the people, your blessings, the people, your loved ones, all of that shit protected. Now you got a peace and a compassion based on what you've been through that you can share with others. Because of what you've been through, now you can give to others. Now you can take all of that. You can take all of this shit and turn it into something good, which you will. And because you did that, you become the fucking emperor. But as a part of being an emperor, even though you have this compassion, even though you have this kindness, you still ain't nothing to cut this bitch off. You still come in and fuck some shit up. You get good and bad balance. Good. I ain't saying I got something for these bad bitches too. Like, I'm cool, but don't fucking try me. I'll fuck your shit up ASAP. Have you running for the mountains. But that's a part of the journey. You had to learn that. If you didn't go through this, you wouldn't understand the importance of this. And because of what you went through, you turned your trash into cash, like Kevin Gates would say. But you are already this. But a lot of times you feel like you're not enough. You feel like, because when we have to walk away from things, we feel like, especially the spiritualists, we feel like it's something we did. We feel like we not enough. We feel like we wrong. But God redirect us. This is God redirecting us. And like right now, he don't see this. He don't know that he this. He didn't went through all of this. And probably even to this day, he don't see this. Because it's past, past and future. We can't see our future a lot of times. We think we have an idea. We think we know what it's going to look like. Because all we see is this. We see the pain. We don't know that all of the things that happen in our life are making us into this. So understand that you are this. And even when it don't feel like it, even when it don't seem like it, everything you're going through, you're going to turn into your armor. The whole armor of God, bitch. Every color in this card is in the Emperor. Everything that he went through, everything he walked away from, turned him into this boss. And sometimes people just gonna see this. People are not gonna see this. Like, a lot of people, as you go through life, people will not see this. They don't know that you walked away empty-handed, lonely, by yourself, only God by your side. They don't know the rivers you had to cross. They don't know that the things that you had to do to become this. They don't understand. They don't know why you get justice all the way around. You get good shit all the way around. They don't understand it. They don't understand why everything came full circle for you, because they either only saw this or they only saw this. The people who were here for this portion, those the people that you keep. And that's justice. The people who nurtured you, the people who kept you, the people who reminded you that you, no matter how much of a king or how much of justice that you are, that you still got some inner child. No matter how much of an emperor you are, you still have to take care of yourself. It's still gonna take a team of people. Like you can't do it alone. Those people, these people, them the people, if you're wondering who comes with you on the journey, who gets to be with you as the emperor, the people who didn't dismiss you, or who didn't dismiss you when you were this, or didn't only praise you because you were this. The behind the scenes of justice, who know what it took for you, who was with you through the alchemic process of becoming a diamond, of becoming this. But it's not easy, and it's not gonna look like what you think it should look like. So don't get caught up in the hype. Don't let nobody tell you what your journey should look like. You can't like God chisels you the way he needs to chisel you for the opportunities that he has for you. All right, I'm going to pull a quick oracle card, because I definitely been doing too much this morning. But it's Spiritual Saturday, so I had to let this run. God's will be done. You already know. You already know. You already fucking know. All right. Damn. We don't take oracles cards off the ground, but we do. And it's so funny. And we're going to take these oracles. It says, trust your path. If you knew you were being supported, what would you do? Trust your path. If you knew that it would lead you to this, what would you do? Shit. Align your life. What is not aligning your life? What is not aligning your life to get you to where you would like to be? And the initiation, the rite of passage, crossing the threshold, like, in order to really get to where you want to go, you had to cross this river, cross this body of water, to cross this emotion, to get these tears out, feel this thing, leave these things behind to get where you're going. You there already. It's happened. It's happened. All right, guys. Any more from me, Spirit, today? This was a read. I hope this made sense for y'all. Balance. Fool's gold. Don't be fooled by fool's gold. And don't be mad when fool's gold is chosen over you. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive. Connect to nature. Get out. Go do something with yourself. Go do something with yourself. All right. We're going to get some Jesus card. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, my rock, in whom I take refuge. My shield and the horn of salvation. My stronghold. The whole armor of God. This nigga got on the armor of God. He always had on the armor of God, but it just looked different. He made it more fashionable. He got a little bit more coins so he could dress that shit up a little bit. Let me dress it up a little bit, man. All right, this one wanted to pop out. Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. That part. That part. All right, these, and then I'm going to pick some quotes, and then I'm going to dip. It says, and now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true, honorable, and right, and pure, and lovely, and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. It says, great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. But by perseverance. You gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. Don't give up. A lot of people don't, especially just in manifesting. A lot of people stop here because they get defeated because they had to walk away from that thing. They be like, well, clearly this ain't for me. They give up hope. Don't give up hope. I'm here to tell you, I'm the person, I'm the thing that's here to show you. If you just keep going, you can accomplish that thing. But don't think it's gonna always be fucking easy. It's gonna be pain involved. Turn it into cash. It's going to be, you're going to fight with yourself. That's okay. And as soon as you obtain that balance, like all of those things like are going to turn you into something better. And don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget it. All right, one more card. We go Josephine Johnny all the way out this bitch. Josephine Johnny, Lord have mercy. Got these hoes fighting and cursing. That's just been in my head. The big question is whether you're going to be able to say a hearty yes to your adventure. Are you ready to go on an adventure? Instead of being sad about having to walk away from these things, be happy about it. Be like, we going on a trip, and know that your trip gonna be fun. Shit, you gonna have some times in the adventure. You like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Bitch, I'm at 1 hour and 30 minutes, bitch. Be like that. When God use you, he use you. When he use you, he use you. The most effective way to do it is to do it. It's to do it. It's to do it. Me and you, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Win today. My ex used to tell me that all the time. You beautiful. Win today. Win today, play girl. That's what the bottom of the deck say. The bottom of the deck says, the limits of possibility can only be defined by going beyond them into the impossible. Bitch, Allison wanted to say, I do something, I make the impossible possible at least once a day. At least once a day. And we know that all things, God, it says, we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his glory. Know that no matter what it looked like, if you really call, like, it's all working together for your good. All of this, like I said, you meant it for my bad, but God meant it for my good. All right, what's the bottom of the deck? The bottom of the deck, that's so funny. So I said, so the bottom of the deck is, I said, you fighting yourself, but you also gonna maybe fight people too. And you see at the bottom of the deck, that's why I love these cards. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands. So you see it from one perspective. So one, you fighting yourself, but as you go down along this journey, you're going to also have to fight other people as well. They're going to be hot. Fuck them. You're going to win both times. Whether you fighting yourself or other people, no matter what, realize that you're going to come out victorious. Why? Because God said it. Because it's written in the stars. Because it's ordained. Because it's justice. It's all around justice. It's a full circle of justice, bitch. It's yin and yang. It's supposed to be like that. What's at the bottom of this deck? Come on, cards. The Death card. Change. That makes sense. For my newcomers, Death card ain't bad. It's just change. This will evoke a spiritual death. And it makes sense. It ties all together. Like, when you walked away from this, it caused a transformation in your life that turns you into this. But you already this, but that process, just think of it as the alchemic process. Just think of it as the fucking, the diamond chiseling process. It's the pressure that turns you into this. All right, guys, today has been Spiritual fucking Saturday. Today's been Spiritual fucking Saturday. Let me see if I can find Josephine Johnny for you hoes. That's such a Louisiana thing. But I saw the name yesterday and I was just like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. I know Ash better wake the fuck up. you. I gotta remember. When I make that sex cry. I gotta hurry up because I feel like this gonna cut off soon. Crap. Alright, guys, it has been Spiritual Saturday. Thank you. If you still rocking with a real bitch, put Josephine Johnny in the motherfucking comments, bitch. I don't know where the fuck this shit cut off at, and I ain't even meet to start it just then. But it be like that. I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Hopefully, I can put these two together. I don't know how this gonna work. I'm so salty. But Josephine, Johnny, Lord have mercy. We gotta run that shit.
Where you at? Act like you know what I'm saying? That throwback, my nigga, football weaving Josephine Johnny.
What you know about that Josephine Johnny, bitch?
Check this shit out. Check this shit out. We about to do this shit right here. Josephine Johnny, fifth ball weed. Check it out. I say 7 ball. Let me see your hand clap. Let me see your hand clap. Let me see your hand clap. Let me see your hand clap.
Don't it sound like chorus? Hey. My heart 7 is not a song. I'm gonna let it run for a minute though. Let me see. Happy fucking Spiritual Saturday. Go get it, because if you don't, you already know, bitch.